Let's do a quick breakdown of the endocannabinoid system for high performers, including the impacts of THC and CBD. You have a built-in system called the endocannabinoid system, which includes signaling molecules that our body naturally produces. Their job is to work on receptors CB1 and CB2 to help regulate things like stress, mood, pain, inflammation, appetite, memory, and sleep. And your body produces its own cannabinoids, like anandamide and 2-AG, that bind with these CB1 and CB2 receptors in your brain and your body to keep everything balanced. During exercise and acute stress, these endogenous cannabinoids increase, which is part of what improves mood, and it reduces our pain perception, and it helps you to sustain effort during exercise. And this endocannabinoid system is constantly adjusting things like how you perceive your effort and how you handle stress. Now, these endocannabinoids that our body naturally produces are structurally similar to phytocannabinoids found in the cannabis plant, like THC, which is why plant-based cannabinoids can influence the same bodily systems. In fact, when we ingest THC, it interacts with our existing endocannabinoid system by directly binding to receptors with a really high affinity. So instead of having our natural endocannabinoids fine-tune our system, THC really overrides it and floods those receptors. That's one of the reasons why you may feel different on THC, but it doesn't really guarantee that you perform any better. It's a really individual experience, and I'll dive into that in future content. Now, on the flip side, CBD works differently, and it's not psychoactive. It works with the body's endocannabinoid system to help modulate the systems that are associated with things like relaxation, stress regulation, inflammation, and recovery. For high-performing individuals, investigating the possibility of using cannabinoids, there are a few things to keep in mind. Number one, dosing is very important. Number two, the delivery mechanism dictates the time release. And when I say delivery mechanism, I'm mainly referring to smoking versus edibles. Now, I've come across a company called Athlete THC, and that uses microdosing in mint form. That's these guys. And the mints are specifically geared towards active individuals, and the mint allows the dosing to be controlled, and it provides a delivery route that doesn't involve smoking, which is really important for active individuals who wouldn't want to compromise their lung health, and it allows them to microdose without that smell of smoking. Now, point number three is everyone has a different response, even to the same strain, dosing, and route of administration. Unfortunately, at this time, the scientific literature has shown that there's no way to predict the response that someone will have ahead of consumption. And point number four, you are responsible for what you consume. If your work requires drug testing or you're competing in a sport that's governed by WADA, THC is not allowed in competition. So if you choose to consume cannabinoids, it's your responsibility to adjust your timing and dosage to comply with the rules of your organization. And lastly, this content is for educational purposes only. Individual responses to cannabinoids can vary, and research on health and performance is always evolving.